Hey guys, what's up? Once again, mp4podcast.com, and got a few thoughts in my mind, and I kind of want to talk about it. A lot of people talk about the Mass Effect 3 DLC. I know Review Tech USA talked about it, and I'll leave a link to his video in the description box of this video. What I don't like about this DLC is that, you know, it's already made and the game is coming out. And it just seems to me right now the Mass Effect BioWare is just about cashing in on everything Mass Effect. I mean, toys and everything, which is fine. I mean, I really don't have a problem with all this extra marketing. But when they go as far as to the point of holding back part of the game and calling it DLC when the game is made, and then charging for it, to be quite honest, they're sluts. Now, I can forgive them for having DLC on day one, only if for some odd reason they couldn't fit it on the DVD for Xbox. Alright, we all know the PS3 has Blu-ray capability and has more than enough space to fit pretty much any game. You could probably put 2 games on there. I'm talking when they actually fill up to 50 gigs. And most games don't even come close to sometimes even 7 gigs. But I really think that this is starting to become bad marketing, especially when the economy is kind of crappy right now and people are out of work and people are hurting right now. I mean, it just makes you feel like I just don't want to buy. I don't want to spend my money. I mean, forget about BioWare just being assholes. It's like, I don't want to spend my money. You know, I'd rather just have it for myself, and, you know, in case of a rainy day, I'd rather just have more money. You know, people are getting laid off and so and so. So, I just can't wrap my head around it. Why these companies have such dipshit marketing people. Now, let's take it from the point of view that, alright, they're holding back DLC. Alright? They're holding back DLC. On purpose. Now, let's say I was the CEO of BioWare, or whatever you want to call it, the president, or the douchebag, for that matter, and there's some DLC already made before the game comes out. I wouldn't tell the public about it, alright? I really would not tell the public that there's DLC on day one. I would hold it back, probably go out for 2 to 3 months, and say, hey, you know, we're releasing some DLC, alright? That's what we're doing, releasing some DLC. By that time, everybody has forgotten about it, or they already beaten the game, and they already want some more of it. You know, you kind of wonder who the hell are running these companies. And some of the people running today's companies, they're really not that smart. They do a lot of bad moves, and it just makes you scratch your head sometimes. But, you know, another thing I want to talk about is, you know, if you go over to Gameloft's YouTube channel, you're going to see that Asphalt 6 is now playable on Apple TV. And, you know, all you need is an Apple TV. You use your iPad, your iPhone, your iPod Touch, or whatever to steer the car. And, I forget his name, I'm sorry. You know, the creator of Metal Gear, and he said he believes everything is going to turn to mobile gaming. I can kind of see his point right now. Now, I know there's a lot of Xbox, PS3, Nintendo fans out there and everything like that just hate mobile gaming and so. And that's fine. I mean, you can like whatever you like. However, take in consideration that when Gameloft puts games on sale, they're 99 cents. Alright? These are full-blown games. Now, let's say you have a, like I got an iPod Touch. Let's say you just buy the cheapest one. You know, you buy the 8 gig model. And, you know, you buy an Apple TV. Maybe you buy it because you want to play Asphalt and these games on the big TV set. But most of the time, you're probably going to play it because, I mean, you're going to buy one because you want Netflix on your TV set. You know, and most of the time Netflix is pretty much all you really need for a meager box. I mean, there are other channels that are still worthy of having. However, most of it's for Netflix. And now that people know that they can play these games on their HD TV sets, I mean, it's kind of scary. I mean, what does that mean for PS3, Xbox, Nintendo Wii? You know, we're already seeing what mobile gaming is doing to, you know, the handheld market, and it's pretty much taking a huge chunk of Nintendo's profit, and also Sony's profit as well. Because right now, those are the only two that are really into the handheld market. And, you know, you talk about buying 3DS games or even DS games or PSP or Vita games. You know, they can range anywhere from, you know, older games are $10 if it's PSP or DS. And, you know, the 3DS is like maybe 30 or 40. And the Vita, I think, is what, they're $40, $50. And you buy Asphalt 6 for 99 cents. I'm talking about when it's on sale. And Gameloft has sales for every stupid holiday. I'm talking about Halloween, Valentine's Day. Okay, I'm talking about the make-believe holidays. Okay, I mean, they're constantly going on sale. So here you're buying a game, right? Just hear me out. Now you're buying a game that, one, works on a mobile device, works on your iPhone, right? And you can play it on your big screen TV set. So maybe you're on the train going to school. You're playing Asphalt 6. Alright? Maybe you're on break. You're playing Asphalt 6. You come home. Turn on your Apple TV. You turn on your HD TV set. You're playing Asphalt 6. Right? On your HD TV. So, you know, it's kind of scary. I mean, is Apple going to stop pushing these, you know, this new feature out on newer games? I always thought it was a little weird that, you know, Apple hasn't released some type of a gamepad so the Apple TV can run games. And just to let you guys know, I am playing Road Rash, you know, for people who don't know, and for some reason my USB controller shit to bed. So pretty soon I'm going to be driving the motorcycle in the snow. But you know, it's a little scary because so far, pretty much when Apple goes after something, they pretty much dominate it. And, you know, they dominate the phone market. They dominate the MP3 market. They're the most profitable computer company. Even, you know, they're even more profitable and have more money than Microsoft now. And that's really scary. So, what's going to happen to console gaming? Is it going to be a hybrid of mobile, you know, with an Apple TV hooked up to your big TV set? I don't know. I know LG has its own service that's going to work like on live. I mean, that's a little scary, you know, just thinking about that. These TV companies do know they want a piece of the gaming market. And, you know, if they can deliver high quality games, you know, like on live on an LG. Now, I just want to be very clear, this is not on live service. This is another service that's very similar to on live. This is not on live, but this is the LG service. Now, the only thing about that I probably wouldn't like is if you buy LG, then get stuck with LG TV sets unless they make some type of set-top box. But, you know, I think it's going to be a little scary. I don't really know what's going to happen next generation, or what's going to happen. I mean, I still like the dedicated power that you can get out of a big console. But even that, with the economy now, is getting a little scary. I mean, we've been so spoiled as gamers that, you know, we've been like buying these amazing consoles at launch. Like, you know, let me just say, you know, Sega Saturn, PlayStation, Nintendo 64, Then we got, what do we get? We got PS2, Xbox, GameCube. I forgot Dreamcast. Xbox 360, PS3. Most of those systems took a loss on the hardware and made it back on software. Not all of them, but most of them. And that's how we got these super powerful systems. Now, what the rumors are saying that Xbox 360 won't be that much more powerful. Xbox 720, whatever you want to call it, won't be that much more powerful than the current Xbox. Yes, it's going to be more powerful. Kind of like buying, a computer 2 years later or something. Maybe 3 years later. Yeah, there's a difference, but there's not a super difference. I don't think Microsoft wants to take that risk right now with the economy. And the gun shop talked about that, and the gun shop says, Sony doesn't want to release a PS4. They just want to bring down the price because, like, the PS3 is pretty much powerful enough, and most people don't care about new consoles right now. I'll still probably pick them up, the new consoles, but I think they'll be, still fun enough. I still think they'll be worthy to have, but I don't know, it's kind of weird because the companies aren't going to be taking that loss. So anyway, guys, this is mp4podcast.com signing out. You guys take care. Later.